grow the business. It's the flip side of that. Okay, the company that won't spend money is uncertain about their ability to get money. Those guys over there know to light up. You got to get your team right, because that's what you're taking on. You're not taking on this guy. See, this is what everybody goes into business. They're like, I'm gonna get my business plan, but look, the business plan is this. It's on this, right? Dude, this is what your business plan is. Books can be mentors, man. Audio programs, MP3s, the 10X rule. You know, you started listening to that thing, you couldn't get off. But I'm mentoring you in that.
Specific person that influenced you?
This guy more than anybody.
Yeah.
This guy. I've never, ever, nothing has helped me more than that guy.
So I've been asked to talk about the time I stalked Grant Cardone. Okay, I didn't stalk him, but I did meet him whilst I was visiting Miami. So for any of you that doesn't know who Grant Cardone is, he is a serial entrepreneur. He's in the property game. He started out in car sales. He has a net worth now of nearly $1 billion. He's got a phenomenal story, and you know, at the time I met him, he was one of my idols. I read all of his books, and I was watching all of his YouTube content as well. You know, it was a borderline obsession. And, you know, we were visiting a business owner in Miami, and I knew Grant Cardone lived in Miami. So, you know, I just decided to take a picture of the Miami skyline on Snapchat and send it to Grant Cardone, and all it said was, "Where are you?" And then I get a notification through. It comes up on the top of my phone. It says, Grant Cardone is typing. I'm like, oh my God, he's actually getting back to me. And all he did was he put, "Miami, where are you?" And then I was like, okay, he's actually responded. I'm going to say something, you know, good now. So I just responded saying, hey, look, we're entrepreneurs from England. We love your content. We know we've read your books. We would love for you the opportunity to meet you. And he responded, and he was like, make it happen. So it was a really brief response, because I'm sure he gets a lot of people messaging him saying we'd love to meet him, and they don't do anything about it. So I took it as a challenge. I'm like, how are we going to make this happen? So I was watching his Snapchat story, and one of his stories was, you know, me and my wife, we're going for dinner at this specific restaurant at this time. I was like, this is our opportunity. So I was with some business partners as well, so it wasn't just me. And so we got a taxi to the restaurant, and he was sat there, and then, you know, I know for sure my heart was racing, and I was like, how are we going to get his attention? Because, you know, he's having dinner. I don't just want to go over and you know, interrupt him. So we were like, we'll send a bottle of wine to his table. And what's crazy is we went to one of the waiters, and we said, is Grant Cardone here? And they're like, who's Grant Cardone? And then it kind of struck me. I'm like, I mean, he's very famous in the business sector, but to someone that's not in the business world, probably wouldn't know who Grant Cardone is. I was like, it's that gentleman over there. And so we sent a bottle of wine over. And if I'm being honest, we sent a bottle of wine over, and then I ran out of the building because I was just so nervous. And he called us over. He was so appreciative. He was like, my God, thank you so much. We featured on his Snapchat. And he was like, what are you guys doing out here? Telling him what we were doing. I said, we're in sales. And he was like, why don't you come to my office tomorrow morning? And we were like, 100% we'll do that. So the next day, we went to his office. He gave us a tour. And, you know, it's a very surreal moment for me, because it was someone that, you know, I'd idolized. I was actually sat in his office, and we got about an hour of his time. And it was incredible. The information we got is incredible. There's a video on YouTube which we can put in the description. And it was just so surreal that someone that famous and that successful would give us a full hour of his time. And he just went through his story, went through his struggles, and, you know, I took a lot away from it. And in reality, it wasn't, you know, once we were sat down with him, the nerves went away, and we just asked him questions, And yeah, it was a great experience. It was unbelievable.